And what is your vision for like leadership in India for the next 10 years?
I see currently India is kind of leading the world.
Yes,
Right? This
absolutely.
was a dream or the vision of Swami
Vishwaguru, they
Vivekananda.
were telling.
Vishwaguru
Yeah.
Bharat, that means,
When
India
Narendra
being
Modi
a world
always
leader.
tells that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if the world has to be a leader, if India has to be the leader of the world, it has to be filled with leaders.
Mhm.
Correct? It's a
Absolutely.
sum total of all the leaders. So it's so important that each of us develop leadership traits, which is deep, not just external, but leading from inside.
Hey everyone, welcome to Real Knowledge Club podcast. Today with us an extraordinary TEDx international speaker, guest faculty at IIM Bangalore, none other than like Srividya Nagaraju, who is also the founder of 7 Star like Leadership. It's a honor and privilege to have you. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my honor also
Yeah.
to be here.
Thank you so much for taking your super valuable time. I'm super excited to pick your
Me too.
brain
Me
and
too.
share whatever knowledge you have to everyone.
Sure.
Thank you. And tell us about how did you come into like this Indic wisdom, right? What is it all about?
Yes, you would have seen in my introduction as Indic wisdom enthusiast. What does that mean is I bring learnings from our Indian history, scriptures, etc. How? Through stories. And you can learn from anywhere. That's what India believes, knowledge can come from any direction. We should receive it. So I have made the efforts to, this is how I've created my niche as a trainer or a leadership coach and a trainer. What is my niche is to bring these learnings from our scriptures and connect it to today's world. Like, what does that mean to us? How we can develop these skills?
Absolutely. That's fantastic. And I heard like you are been doing like so many workshops about like 7 Star leadership. What is it all about? Like how are you doing this?
Okay, so this is one of my creation, what I have curated based on our Indic wisdom is the leadership lessons from our Saptarishis. Who are Saptarishis? They are the stars in the sky. In English, we call them Big Dipper, Mirsa, Ursa Major. So they are the stars in the sky. The whole workshop is around stories of them. What did take those rishis? Why only these seven got the position of star in the sky?
Hmm.
So what is this taken? And they're supposed to be like, in today's, if you connect like board, they were helping gods to run the universe.
Wow.
So from whom else should we learn the leadership lessons?
They will be the best people to learn.
Absolutely. So this whole workshop is an immersive workshop, hands-on experience through stories. And most importantly, the tagline of this workshop is called Ancient Insight Meets Artificial Intelligence.
That's wonderful. And I'm so curious to know about your backstory, right? Like, how did you come into this ancient wisdom and how come you are relating with it?
As I said, this is how I created my niche because that was my passion. It's my upbringing. I have the background of philosophy, psychology, leadership, management, all various backgrounds. So bringing all that to one mold
Hmm.
is, I have used this Indic wisdom. And the 7 Star interestingly came because I was doing a team building program for one of my client whose logo was in the shape of the Saptarishi.
Wow.
There's a shape, the stars in the sky. And then I said, okay, how can I add value to the client through their logo? That's where I introduced this concept. Eventually, it developed as a full-fledged workshop.
That's wonderful. And I saw like in your 7 Star leadership, like you talk about Vishwamitra. Why
Mhm.
did you choose them as like the main theme and how did they can help in the leadership transformation?
Beautiful. So this, when I say 7 Star, I'll be talking about 7 rishis,
Hmm.
how, what their life stories, what their contribution, and what is that we can learn the leadership traits. Could be like, standard leadership traits like how you do customer focus or collaboration or delegation, vision, uh, any of these leadership traits. So I am picked up two leadership traits from each rishis. And we also have additionally Arundhati, a women leader also.
Wow.
While short stories of all of them, Vishwamitra, I'm going to go elaborate because it's based on a book called Mahabrahmana written by Devudu Narasimha Shastri. It's one of the best novels, top novelist, author in India, and beautiful stories there. So I'm going to narrate the story of entire journey of Vishwamitra, who was a Kaushika to Vishwamitra. That's when a king turned to a sage or to a
Amazing.
contributor, if I can use the word. He's done a lot of contribution to the our everyone, all of us. So whole journey of transformation through stories, pause, learn, continue the story, how we can learn. That's the background of this workshop.
Amazing. From the ancient wisdom to like right now,
AI.
artificial intelligence. Love that.
And also I'll be bringing the AI connection.
Hmm.
Why AI? How in today's AI world, how is it still that human leadership is important? You know,
Correct.
so combining these two is a very interesting work.
Absolutely. And who are like basically like ideal target audience for this workshop?
Mm.
And does participants need to have some prior knowledge about all this ancient wisdom and everything?
Okay, so no prior knowledge required.
Okay.
No, one need not know the stories. If they know, it's good, but that's not. As I said, this is nothing to do with any religious aspect, ritualistic
Yeah.
aspect. No, it's only stories
Hmm.
and the learning through the story. So anyone who want to grow, who has hunger to grow, and here leadership is not always managing others, leading others. It's how do you lead yourself.
Correct.
In turn, you become leading others. You end up leading others.
Absolutely. Love that. And what is your vision for like leadership in India for the next 10 years? And I also saw like you had done a TEDx talk about like famine, power, Shakti, right? Why is famine leadership essential like today?
Okay, two questions. I see currently India is kind of leading the world,
Yes,
right? This
absolutely.
was dream or the vision of Swami
Vishwaguru, they
Vivekananda,
were telling.
Vishwaguru
Yeah.
Bharat. That means,
When Narendra
India being
Modi
a world
always
leader.
tells that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if the world has to be a leader, if India has to be the leader of the world, it has to be filled with leaders.
Hmm.
Correct? It's a
Absolutely.
sum total of all the leaders. So it's so important that each of us develop leadership traits, which is deep, not just external, but leading from inside. And who else can we develop this leadership other than these great Saptarishis from their stories,
Absolutely.
right? And women, yes, women are playing a very integral role today, and that's what always India believed. Prakriti, Purusha, do both masculine and feminine energy. So through my TED talk, I have spoken about the power of Indian women. What was the power in our ancient times, earlier times, to what is it now? How we are reclaiming it. It was always there. We're just reclaiming it. So we need both the energies for the world to be a better place.
Amazing. That's wonderful. And I believe like you are also organizing the 7-star leadership workshop at this amazing place at the Vajram and TQ Gardens.
Correct.
Tell us how can people actually come and why should them come to this workshop?
So this is GHRC Global HR Community who's organizing this workshop through our collaboration. And all you have to do is either visit Global HR Community website or srividyanagaraja.com. That's my website, and I'm sure you'll also put it in the caption
Yes.
of this you're watching, or you can reach any one of us through social media and you will get all the details. It's happening on 18th of July, morning to evening, at this beautiful venue in the midst of nature. Please do join and transform yourself like I have transformed and many else through the stories. Please join in this transformational journey.
Yep. Register, guys. It was truly a great honor to have you with
Thank
all
you
of
so
us.
much.
And do
Thank you.
watch it, do share it with your friend, and tag your friend, whoever is watching this. Let's make a world a better place to live. That's all for now. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye. See you all.
Thank you.